Well, Wednesday, January 29th, so next Wednesday will be the Lunar New Year. And this year it is going to be the year of the snake, and different tech companies are celebrating in different ways, offering up a variety of different products to help celebrate the year of the snake. And here to tell us all about it is tech expert Chris Abel. Chris, thank you so much for taking the time.
Yeah, fun topic. Glad to be here.
It's a really fun topic. I want to say something because every time Chris sends me notes, he'll often say, I'm not sponsored. And it's important to know here that this is what Chris loves and what Chris thinks will be of interest to all of us. So I think it's really important to say that up front because, it's genuine. These are the things that you're passionate about.
Yes.
And and it's true. So we're going to start things off with a mixtape. What's going on there?
Okay, so Apple occasionally puts out these little short videos that they're called Shot on iPhone, in which they get a director or somebody else to create a little short film, just using the iPhone to put it all together. So this year, to help celebrate the Lunar New Year, they've actually put together a short 12-minute film. And compared to what these short films are normally like, this one's fantastic. It is really well done. It's called Made a Mixtape for You, and it's got English subtitles. And basically, what it is the concept is that a young man gets his hand on an old audio cassette tape. And it's a mixtape from, our time.
Yes, yes.
And he pops it in to listen to it. And it's a collection of some of the hit songs from the 1990s. Magic happens, and he gets transported back in time to the 1990s. So he's landing at a time in which there isn't an iPhone. There isn't any of this kind of technology. He starts to explore it. People are dancing in the streets because it is the Lunar New Year. And he ends up meeting a young woman and engaging with her. And what they do that's so much fun. I mean, the choreography is amazing. The acting is fantastic. They have a lot of fun with the fact that you get two people from different time zones, even though it's only a couple of decades apart. So he ends up asking, is this a flash mob? And she looks at him like, what's a flash mob? And then at one point she says, oh, wait, I got to make a phone call. Do you have any change? And he can't understand what she needs coins to make a phone call for. They do that, and it's just so good. So this is a free video that you can watch. Apple has it on their channel on YouTube. Again, it's called Made a Mixtape for You. The music is fantastic.
And it's such a great reminder because you just said something so key. It hasn't been that long, since the 90s, but the amount of technology that has changed, right? Our generation has seen so many different changes. You say if you give a little kid a cassette, he'll have no idea that's how we used to tell our crushes that we love them. You would make a mixtapes for someone.
Express how you feel.
Yeah. Through song. Okay, continuing in the gadgets that are up for grabs in the Lunar New Year, which is the year of the snake. Ooh, the AirPods. Year of the snake AirPods. That's cool.
Yes, this again, Apple does every year. They put out a set of AirPods that have a little sort of emoji for the animal of the year, the year of. And this year it's the year of the snake. But what I like is that Apple went further and they actually changed their logo. We all know the Apple logo. It's an apple.
Yeah.
This time when you look at it, it's a snake that has coiled itself so that it creates the silhouette and the shape of an apple.
Ooh.
You think it's an apple, but you look twice, it's actually the snake.
Yeah.
And I like that because it's a level of creativity we haven't seen from Apple in a long time. Apple was known for this back in the 1990s, and now, they've become a lot more corporate. So I like that they've done that. But they do sell a version of their AirPods that you can get that actually has a little snake emoji engraved on it. The little snake, he's enthusiastic. There are little excitement lines and stars coming out of his mouth. It's really adorable. Now, unfortunately, this is not available in Canada. This is for the Asian market. And they are just the regular AirPods. It's just that they don't even charge more money. It's just you have the option in Malaysia, in Vietnam, in Korea, and places like that. If you buy them, you can actually have the little snake, you're the snake emoji put onto them.
Very, very cool stuff there. Okay, the Lunar New Year speaker for Marshall.
So Marshall, which is, if you've ever gone to a concert, that's the speakers that are used by professional bands. Marshall actually has a consumer version of their speaker that you can get, a Bluetooth wireless rechargeable speaker that has sort of the aesthetics of a Marshall stack speaker that would be on a concert. You can buy them. They sell them for $290 here in Canada. Well, they're celebrating the Year of the Snake. They've come out with, they hired a artist named Dark Question is his name.
Dark
He is
Question?
both a guitarist. Dark Question. He's an artist. His thing is that as an artist, he creates art that is inspired by the packaging of fireworks and firecrackers from the early days, vintage. He goes around to finding shops and getting old fireworks displays and then draws from that to be able to create new art. And so they've hired him to come up with aesthetics for both a professional speaker stack that they're selling to musicians, but also this consumer version, which has a green and orange aesthetic to it, like a snake.
Oh.
Marshall has released this with a video themselves that's got this really cool aesthetic of a snake that's swallowing a speaker, and then an all-girl band is touring around the world screaming, called the Wood Snake. Really cool packaging. I love the fact that they've done this and that this is something that they're putting out to kind of celebrate the Year of the Snake.
Love that. We're running out of time, but I got to get to this one because I've got little ones and they're obsessed with Lego. But this is Lego and tech and the Lunar New Year. Explain. The Lucky Cat. Oh, the Lucky Cat.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Lucky Cat. So Lego's come out with a number of sets that celebrate the Lunar New Year. And the one that I like, it's for $40, is you can get the Lucky Cat. If you've been to a Chinese restaurant, you've probably seen the Lucky Cat figurines. I like the fact that not only are you building a Lucky Cat, but they've actually put the mechanics inside that you are creating an actual pendulum. So it does, like the Lucky Cat, the paw swings back and forth, giving you farewell greetings and, hello greetings. I think that's just fantastic the way they've put it all together. So again, it's not just a build, but that you're learning about this. You're learning how to do the mechanics of it.
There's
so
STEM.
This is great. Yeah, it's fun. It's STEM. It's one of the reasons why the tech world loves Legos, because often there is an element of engineering to it as well.
Chris Abel, you can find him on Instagram at @realchrisabel, Chris with the K, or at www.chrisabel.com. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Oh, thank you for having me.